Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Danny, and today we are taking the ferry to Phangan, and it's going to be during the full moon parties. It is known as a party island for tourists, but there is so much more to see. Let's go. Alright, so welcome. The official language to my understanding is Thai and the currency is Thai baht. It's extremely affordable. You're gonna see a lot of flyers for parties, okay? If you're coming during full moon time, there are a whole bunch of parties that are held here before and after the event, so it can get very chaotic. I'm gonna do a tour later, you'll see, because I don't want this entire vlog to only focus on the party scene. Phangan is a very beautiful island. Now, at this time, currently Grab or other apps are not available for rideshare, so be mindful you do need to budget for taxis and make sure you have some cash on hand. But yes, it's a very beautiful island and there is more to see than just the parties. I'm gonna go ahead and start with this beautiful beach. Now bear with me, the entire vlog will not be a voiceover, but there was music playing constantly, all right? The beach was booming because this is actually where full moon party is going to be hosted. And in a few days, it's going to be unrecognizable. The scene is crazy, y'all. But anyways, just walking around exploring, I was enjoying the art. Please be kind to the locals so they can be kind to you, all right? Unfortunately, people come here, they use substances, they get drunk, and they forget their manners. Soon you're gonna see busy 7-Elevens bustling with people trying to buy alcohol and cheese toasties, all right? But I still wanna see the rest of the island outside of the party parts. So we are going to this really cool viewpoint, meeting up with some friends. I am so blessed to share that I have a protective and genuine girl group. We will be partying together, just keeping each other safe, keeping an eye on things, which feels really comfortable. I probably wouldn't have been fully comfortable coming here solo just to party, and then if you're gonna drink or whatever, smoke, there are plenty of weed shops, all that. I wouldn't have felt really comfortable coming here solo to party. My involvement in the party scene was dependent on who I met and just making sure I had a safe, fun time. Anyways, that was a viewpoint, by the way. It was a little dark. I would say check out a viewpoint during the day, of course, but we went for dinner. And of course, anything I know or anywhere I go, I will put down below. All the hostels in the area are crazy. There are people drunk, getting tattoos on the spot, a whole bunch of crazy stuff. Flyers were being passed out by locals for the parties while I was on the ferry. It is that serious. You can do neon body paint, lights, all that stuff. Hold on to your belongings really tight and be careful for your phone. All right, just keep everything close to you. But I had a good time. I went to 3 major parties during this time. There are plenty more. Please conserve your energy and stay hydrated. I gotta wake up early, so let's go.
Yeah. I'm getting it. I like how they have like the taxi.
I think this is one of the best decisions if you want to see Phangan outside of the party vibe. Okay, so we saw a sign, or we actually looked for a tour, and we ended up spending the whole day exploring the island. I'll figure out where we went and let you know as well.
Beehive above of us. A lot of beehive here. Yeah, the black one.
Okay. I just pull out
And I gonna see you again maybe in the afternoon. Okay, so it's the web.
This was really great. It was kind of like a hop on, hop off tour. We had our private drivers for the day. The cost was not too expensive. I believe maybe 40, 50 US dollars. We got to go to different beaches, viewpoints, a lot of cool lookouts, and it was well worth it. My only regret is that I didn't do this on Koh Samui. The views were spectacular, y'all. Absolutely breathtaking and so affordable, especially given how much taxis cost just trying to get around. While you're at these different viewpoints, you'll also have plenty of opportunities to eat something at the restaurants there or have yourself a drink, whatever it might be. I will say in comparison to other cities like Bangkok, or if you're further north while you're in Thailand, it is more expensive on these islands, but still, depending on the currency you're used to, it's still quite affordable. I am so glad I got to see Koh Phangan in this light. Everybody talks about it for the parties, the full moon party, and the parties prior and after, but it was so nice to see this before we ended up partying, and I'm glad we did it beforehand too, because we probably would have been a little too tuckered out to go afterwards. But yeah, this was a very nice experience. Next, we're going to a waterfall. Water and fresh fruit were also provided.
We go up further or we stop here? Okay, you lead.
A good tour or excursion will really get you right on a trip. I've definitely been looking into them more recently. We were also provided with the opportunity to snorkel and given gear. For me, it had been a long night and a long day, so I decided just to lay out in the sun and enjoy myself. And then after that, we got back into the truck and went to another lookout.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
This was a golden opportunity, and it definitely made me appreciate Koh Phangan way more past the party scene. Now that being said, we are going to get ready because tonight is another major party. I believe it's the jungle experience. Now for me personally, I prefer the jungle experience over the full moon party, but both were quite enjoyable. Being able to experience this level of peace prior to partying though was unmatched. The sun was setting, music was playing, drinks were flowing, good food, good vibes, good energy. I'm just really grateful for this opportunity. But hey, let's go party. Okay. All right, y'all, deep breath, let's do this. First time partying during the full moon season in Koh Phangan. Now, I am at a hostel right now. It's very popular. You're gonna see lots of advertisements for drinking. Please be careful. There are places that will encourage, just drinking, letting loose, etc. But please know your limits and keep a very close eye on your drink.
And then this is the killer.
And you are able to rent a motorbike pretty cheap, but please opt for somebody else to drive if you are going to be indulging in certain activities or substances. That being said, we are here. So this is the jungle experience. This was definitely my favorite party out of the three that I went to. Okay, I believe it was Oxa or OXA. It was jungle experience and then full moon. Those were my three. I would say go ahead and get you a ticket on the spot because I bought mine online and I had to go through a line that was a bit chaotic and I got separated from my friends. Thankfully, we met back up, but I think it's just better to purchase the tickets on the spot. You have fire dancers. Oh my gosh, this was so cool. All right, flashing lights, the music is playing, everything looks amazing. It's like a huge music festival. People are dressed up, super pretty costumes. It was really great. Definitely just keep your eye out. It's kind of hard to miss, but like there's gonna be so much going on around you. They're gonna set huge signs on fire. You're gonna see this at full moon as well. People are partying, enjoying themselves. I had a really great time. I think it's because of the company I kept and just making sure I was keeping track of myself as well. Heads up, please stay hydrated, and also it is very easy to lose your friends or your belongings, okay? So stick together. It was really hard to get a good signal. You had to go stand by the front, at least when I went, just to try to text somebody, and then by the time they got it, it was too late. So just keep a close eye on your friends, try to stick together for sure, and enjoy yourself. Have a great time. There were different stages. People are just having a blast. I am so grateful that my first party experience on Koh Phangan went so well. Again, I was with a really good girl group. We were keeping each other safe and protected. If anybody was being a little too pushy or making us uncomfortable, we'd shift over to different areas. But overall, it was a pretty good vibe. I know not everybody has a good time, unfortunately, when they visit, so I am really glad to share that things went well on this trip. Alright y'all, 2 out of 3 party days are complete. I only chose 3 parties, and even then that was a lot, okay? There are plenty more you're able to go to, but I wanted to limit myself and not be too exhausted because I'm leaving the morning of full moon. Speaking of which, please book in advance. Everything gets extremely expensive during this time because of the parties. If you have last minute plans, then you are going to be paying last minute prices.
Maybe I'll just stick to Celsius.
Being straight up, you're gonna see drinks and substances sold everywhere. I think you should go with the closed container route and just get it from a store. Hey y'all, hey, welcome to the chaos that is full moon party, Koh Phangan, okay? So there's a lot going on. Essentially, this is a giant beach party. There were so many people, I lost track. It's extremely overstimulating, and please be careful on what you consider bringing out because I ended up losing items I didn't even feel myself lose, okay? Yeah. I think a friend had lost their wallet. I ended up losing like my fan, anything I was carrying on my person as well. And the only reason I still had my phone is because I had a waterproof protector around my neck that I still had tucked into my clothes because I didn't want my phone just hanging around precariously. Be careful where you walk and what shoes you choose to wear, all right? There is trash everywhere, broken bottles, glass, people are drunk, etc. All right, be mindful, there's stuff all over the ground. It's crazy out here. Firebenders, breathers, whatever, okay? But essentially, as you can see, it's a whole bunch of bars, restaurants right along the beach side, and they're all playing music. Now, it's up to everybody's individual taste, but I say it's overstimulating because you hear about maybe, I'd say 5 to 10 songs minimum playing at the same exact time, and they're all playing super loud music, okay? So you're gonna hear what sounds like it should be a remix, but it's really just a whole bunch of different bars playing different remixes and all these songs colliding and clashing together. It is definitely a surreal feeling being out here, all right? But just be mindful of those type of things and not to complain. I had a very great time. I just personally preferred the jungle experience. There is also fire jump rope, as you can see, fire limbo, which I missed, but I saw on a friend's post and I was like, oh my, as well as what else? Actually a whole bunch of stuff, to be honest. They set more signs on fire too. All right, unfortunately some people did fall and I don't know if they injured themselves or not, but yeah. So just be careful. It seems like a lot of people seem to be a bit braver after they've been drinking or partying or whatever it is. For me, I personally opted out, but it was very interesting to watch. Often when I hear people talk about full moon, you have some that are avid party goers and they're like, oh, I go every so often, and other people are like, oh, it's a once in a lifetime experience. For me, I think I lean on the once in a lifetime part. It was so great to experience for sure. It was super busy, lots of people, but honestly, it was a manageable chaos, and thankfully because manageable chaos. But yeah, I believe I had a good time because of the company I kept, and it was my very first time, so this was a brand new experience, and overall, things went well. And that is all the time we have in Copenhagen. Y'all, I had a great time. Hopefully this vlog helps. And if you're visiting, I hope you have an amazing adventure. Overall, I'm really glad I got to see different sides of the island, both the picturesque, scenic side and the insane party side too. Thank you for watching. Bye.